Yeah, we there Thursday. The Wednesday usually just be like Child Fire, and Kawhi.
Why go to every class?
I know.
Yeah, we are. You go to every class, bro?
I know he was there Wednesday and Thursday. Or Tuesday and Wednesday.
I was there good.
Well, what day? I know he was there Thursday.
I think.
Or was it Wednesday?
Why was there Monday too? That's good. That's right for the
I
school.
think he been there there every day this weekend. I know he was Tuesday and Wednesday.
I forgot the spirit. I was talking about him in the fiction.
Good.
We live.
All right, yeah.
That's good. So, hey, Paul told Tiffany to establish orders in the church. There's an order. We discuss the order stuff.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. First thing we want to do is get all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Wakatagash.
double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations you brothers pushing this word with sincerity with charity. All right, so hey, you know that, when you teach this word, man, you pretty much make yourself a target, man, in this world, man. All right, you make yourself a target. All right. If you come out, hey, like, we used to say this a long time ago, a nigga call himself anything besides Israelite. As soon as Jake get to calling himself who he is and coming back to his nationality, then it's a problem. All right, then it's a problem. Now it's a big thing of you got the Kanye West thing going on. I think Kyrie Irving came out, all right, admitted they Israelites, and and just by saying that we the Israelites, then they bring out that word, that anti-word, all right. But the simple fact is they hate us, man, and ultimately they hate the Lord, man. And then you got simple niggas, all right, who don't even understand what's going on, who talking shit about Kanye. Yeah, fuck the niggas. Yeah, at the same time, but at the end of the day, cause he ain't doing his work, man. All right, cause he got some other game he got going on. All right, but it's about these people hate us, man. What's the scripture? They hate him that rebuke him in the gate.
Right here. This is Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Right, they hate him that speaketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Anytime you say something that's right, see this world, hey, what's the all the foundations of the earth out of force?
Psalms 82 verse 5.
You got it?
I got to give right now.
Yeah, the scriptures also say folly is set in great dignity. All right, so anytime you speak a right or you speak truth, all right, they come at you, man. They say something wrong with you. All right, they say you're crazy. Well, really, you telling the truth, man.
Right.
Now look, they didn't took the man all his endorsement deals. They stole his ideas for his shoes. They stole it. You know what I mean? They took everything from this man, all because he said he was an Israelite. Because he said that he was a Jew. Alright?
You call yourself a fucking nigga all day.
You call and he said that. You call yourself a nigga. Hey, and then I wouldn't be surprised if he watching Brothers in Great Millstone. Because we mention that all the time about the fuck your bitch. That's all niggas rap about is fucking your bitch. Let me kill you and fuck your bitch. That's all you hear on a repeated cycle. And only Israelites, all right, make music like that, man. Self-destruction. We got something. No,
This Psalm chapter 82 verse 5. They don't not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Right, so all the foundations of the earth are out of course. They know not, neither will they understand. Hey, these people, hey, look, they like the scriptures talk about how they scoff at what they don't understand. All right, here it is. You got we out here for the elect, man. All right, but at the end of the day, fuck you, because it's not really us you hate. It's the spirit that's on us you hate. All right, because the Lord endued His Spirit on us and that's what you hating, man. All right, and hey, look, And the scriptures say it. Because if we was doing the things of the world would love us. Alright? But Yahweh Shah, he pulled us out of that, man.
Right.
You know?
I got that for you. John 15, and I'll start at 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own.
Right, so if you was of the world would love his own. So if you was a part of this YOLO lifestyle, this live it up lifestyle, this turn up lifestyle, this get out how you live lifestyle, alright, this hood mentality, alright. Hey, because low key, that nigga Charleston White, man, he got a fucking point, man. I fuck with the nigga, man. Cause he don't fuck with you niggas because y'all niggas is promoting death and murder amongst your own people, man.
How can be a real nigga and kill everybody in the neighborhood?
Right, you kill it. How you gonna be a real nigga? You rapping about robbing your damn brother who live around the corner from you in the same fucked up situation as you. You ain't talking about killing your enemy, alright? You ain't singing songs on getting rid of Esau, robbing Whitey, alright? You ain't talking about pulling a 30 out on Whitey. Alright, you talking about doing that to your own brother. Okay.
Yeah, kind of back John 15 and 19. If you were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Right, because the Lord chose us out of the world, so the world hates us. Because we're not a part of this world, man. I like the scriptures talk about how we was the elect was sanctified from the beginning, before everything was being established. The Lord set up who the elect was gonna be, who the wicked was gonna be. Alright? You know? Hey, cause low key, hey, the Lord, what did he say? I am not of this world, man.
Right.
And literally, he was saying that even though he's not a part of this life, but also in the same token, because he said, well, I am from above and you're from beneath. Right. You know? We're two different classes of Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You know? Hey, but you people, y'all like this shit, man. Y'all like having y'all enemy on you. I telling you this is how you supposed to live. What makes you think your enemy is gonna show you the way you supposed to live correctly? He gonna teach you how he lives. He gonna show you his way of life, or you can also say his way of death, because his way of living is not a way of life. He send you to the hospitals. They hit you with all this medicine. All right. They false diagnose you to get money from you. Don't let you have no good insurance. Oh, you need a knee replacement. The whole time you just need to take an herb that'll help rebuild the cartilage in your knees.
Yeah, take away the inflammation.
Take away the inflammation, but the whole time they just want to get money, so they'll take your old knee and fuck up your old knee instead of your good knee. Really, they taking out your good part and putting a fucking artificial piece of shit in you. And even when people get knee replacements and hip replacements, they still be in fucking pain. This shit don't fix nothing, you know.
Okay. This is Isaiah 59 and 15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. The Lord saw it, and it displeased him, and there was no judgment. So, you know, we're not of this world, just like Yahweh Shai, you see. The world is against us. Alright, the moment that we turn back to the Lord, alright, the world's going to all be against us, even those of your own household. You know, the scriptures say. I got one back. This is Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore, the law was. I'm gonna start up. Habakkuk 1 and 1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see, O Yahweh, how long shall I cry? And thou would not hear, even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou would not save. Why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. And that's what our nation is about. Like Kanye said, say, let me say some real anti-Semitic shit. I'ma kill this nigga, I'ma fuck his bitch. I'ma kill this nigga, I'ma fuck his bitch. that's actually against the Israelites. That's actually against them. All right. That's actually wickedness, man. But Esau promotes that. That's okay. That's actually what they say, anti-black. All right, your Camerons, your Pop Smokes, your Lil Durks, what's the other nigga? Lil Vaughn,
King Von.
Chief Keef, whatever. King Von, Lil Vaughn. That nigga ain't no king. He ain't no king right now, man.
Yeah.
Lil Vaughn. All these niggas are actually anti-Israelite. Well, they like to label now if they want to cancel Kanye. He's anti-black and anti-Semitic.
And then they had that Jewish dude that
Leo.
huh?
Leo.
Yeah, Leo. They had him on. He basically said it was a problem, and then he was like, "Don't you think that was kind of hypocritical?"
Yeah.
And he was
On
like,
the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, on the Breakfast Club, and dude got the buffering. Like he's like, why you get these dudes these deals, and you saying it's a problem? And then he turned around and say, I still got to make a living.
Well, there you go. That's that wickedness,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's that wickedness. Because you can make a living without that, man.
Right.
Kirk Franklin got, even though that shit is still anti-Israelite too.
Right.
But he ain't talking about killing motherfuckers, which he really is, about telling them to serve idols. But he making money. There ain't no excuse, man.
Even your Rihannas and your R&B singers, they fucking Rihanna, a fucking billionaire. You know what I mean?
Let's come on the adultery. Having sex
Hey,
with all these different people and stuff. And that's cool.
You know what else? Will Smith is a prime example.
Yeah.
He said, I ain't got to curse in my rap to sell records. And then Eminem scoffed that. Said, hey, well, Will Smith ain't got to do it, but I do, so fuck him and fuck you too. So where's the anti-black guy for that? Where's the all the uprising for that? It's okay to talk about niggas killing niggas.
Yeah.
All right, or anybody killing niggas, really. Anybody. Hey, Django did well in the movie theater.
Did real good. They talking about that.
Yeah.
They show you got other white. You got and Django came what 2019, 2018. You know what I'm saying? Maybe before that, a bunch of N-words were flying out.
Oh, another thing on social media, they got buzzwords you put. You put anything against the Jews or something like that, comment gone. If you go to YouTube, Wars for Hip Hop, all that shit, especially Wars for Hip Hop, it's all type of crackers on there talking shit against niggas. Monkey this, monkey that. This, like, it's just all over the place. That's all okay.
And the whole freezer thing is a whole joke about racism. The whole freezer thing, they got memes on how freezer, you know what I'm saying, how he look at the Saiyans as monkeys. And people are equating what freezer doing to Jake.
Sarah Silverman still got her blackface video everywhere. This is from back in 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded. And that's what's happening out here, man. Wrong judgment everywhere you look. Everything is against us, contrary to us, like Psalms 82 and 5 said, that whole world is out of course, man. There is no righteous judgment going forth. And when you start to speak truth, or you start to speak against wickedness, and who's the one that's doing wickedness, what they do, oh, now you're anti this, anti that.
And, I shared that video, cause that video with the pair bond, why the body count matters. I shared that video on the water the other Malcolm. He gave me that video. Man. That was still him. But I shared that video on my social media. I see the people who watch, they stop watching on the first part of the story. They didn't continue watching the story because these male females, they want to keep committing that adultery. They want to keep riding the cocktail thing. They don't think they get this experience from them. And it just shows as soon as you put out truth, people shun you. You know, people gonna be like, oh man, get the hell up out of here. They don't want to accept the truth. Even with the dude on his comments, he's just bringing out the truth. The dude is probably an Edomite, you know. And he's bringing out truth about this. It just shows you the wickedness and how out of course everything is. And this is most of these rappers protest. Like what you were saying with the Kanye, I'm a fucking bitch, I'm a shit, you know. That's adultery, man. And now you got all these different spirits on you doing the vow, the land, loot it down. You know?
Everything.
Everything polluted now, man. So that now look at the mindset of these little demons that's being raised out there. They got different man spirits on them when they move.
Yeah, and another thing, you can have a woman can be dealing with a man all right? And the man that's dealing with that woman at the time keep putting his sperm in her, it can change the way the child actually look. It'll come out looking like the guy that she been with. It don't come out looking like the actual father. All right.
Yep.
This man sitting there putting his motherfucking USB, you know, putting his DNA in the bitch. All right. But that's what America promotes, man.
Yep, the dude was saying, they said it's called, I forgot what it was called. He said it's called something, it's like if you get HIV or any STD. So he said with the sperm, when a man coming in you, it attaches to your DNA permanently.
Oh yeah, it's permanent.
Permanent. So even if you die, that they can still find other men's DNA.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say when a man get it from wife, he get it from possession.
The man only becomes one.
He become one. That woman, that woman actually becomes a part of that man. Alright? The woman actually becomes a part of that man. Because look, the scripture talk about how you get one helpmate for yourself. And your woman's supposed to know what you like, what you don't like. Alright, when you deal with a woman that ain't had that you know, when I was younger, you deal with even with my wife now, you know. She actually can feel when something wrong with me. Alright? You know, hey, but you can't do that with a lot of these women because they done had so much shit shot up in them. Alright? You can't build that connection with them, man, because they done had so much ride, man. Alright? Hey, your woman's supposed to be a helpmate, man. Your woman's supposed to basically compliment you. Alright? You know? She's supposed to add to you. But these bitches nowadays, they sucking the life from you. They blood suckers, man. You know? But that's all thanks to motherfucking Big Brother Esau. This fucking demon, man. And in the society, in the things he put out there, man. Alright? Hey, look. And then every time another female rapper come out, it changed the way, the way that the famous little bitch they put in the fucking mainstream, all the bitches turn to this bitch. All the women turn to this famous bitch. I mean, when I was coming up, it was Destiny Child, you know, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, these bitches, even though she was still, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, even though they did come out with some bullshit, but Beyonce did make songs like "Let Me Cater to You" and things like that. So a lot of women that's like around, that listen to that music around that time, they were still feminine in a way. But then when the City Girls came out, these bitches just said fuck it and went crazy.
Because in 2017, Beyonce, I think it was 2017.
She started, yeah.
What was it, 2017 or 20? No, I think it was 2015 when she made that "Who Won the World."
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
She been going on. Wait a minute, let me chill out. Hold on, because you know I listen to Beyonce.
I don't listen to a lot of that shit.
Well, that's your fault, brother.
Yeah,
so anyway, for one, the bitch is wicked, and she was getting these bitches wicked. That "Cater to You" song, that ain't nothing new. Is what they say is though, the man gotta deserve it.
Oh,
which is bullshit. But Beyonce also made to the left. Yeah. She also made all the single ladies. She also made when they was famous and it wasn't Beyonce, it was Destiny Child. Bills. Can't pay my telephone bills. Can't pay my automobile bills.
You're right.
They were doing that with just like TLC.
Oh
yeah, all that shit, man. Look, so no. It just got worse. Now it's just more whoredoms. At least then they was talking about getting a man, even though they was talking about a man, even though it still is about the man having to bow down to you. Now that the vibration has got more wicked because now just be a whore. And if you do fucking nigga, make sure he can. What the bitch say? No, Lil Kim is doing it. Bitch say nothing new. Before Lil Kim, it was an old song. Everybody was talking about the WAP shit. It was an old bitch that was talking about her pussy.
Oh yeah, from the 20s, like the 1920s, 1930s.
The mother source of daughter should be passed down generation after generation. It got worse. Now it's my old version.
That shit was
All right?
nasty.
So what the original statement was true. All right. Whatever bitch come out, that's the spirit that's out there. Grab the law, get out that door over the horses, the land falls wickedness, and then grab Esther the first chapter. And Esau knows these things. So grab the Esther, Republican, you grab the Esther. And then grab Psalms. We read this one first while they grab those two precepts. Grab Psalms 64 and 6. And Daniel 7:25.
This is Psalms.
Yeah, get the Psalm 64 and 6.
This is Psalms 64 and 6. Alright? It says, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
So Edom, they're saying he's wiser than Daniel. But what does it say in Sirach? You know, it talks about the blood of the grape, the flour, etc. All these things to the good are to good, but to the wicked they use evil. Well, Esau is under, you know, he can look at these scriptures and have a certain level of understanding. His heart is deep. But what did he do with it? He used it to get you to go off. All right, the same thing with the serpent. He had the knowledge of good and evil. What did he do? What did he use with that knowledge? Get you to go off. All right, that's what Esau's job is, man. To be the devil, the deceiver. He ain't called Satan for nothing. He ain't called the man of sin for nothing. All right, Genesis 3, the Lord didn't tell Cain, who was Esau before the flood. All right, the Lord didn't tell him you're going to rule over sin for nothing. There's a man set up to rule over sin, and his job is to get you to go off. Wisdom of Solomon in the 2nd chapter, man. Somebody can grab that and go to the bottom.
Hey, you know what? They did that in the book of Eli. He was like, hey, I need that book. If I get this book, I can control the people, which was the scriptures. This how you know the scriptures are real. Because they know if you do the things like, hey, break this law, break that law, oh, we can control these people. But if they following these laws, hey, they could be united. Like I heard Shaka, he used that scripture twofold. The scripture for the affliction. You niggas for the affliction too. Because what y'all do? Y'all start getting with Esau. Y'all want to be a part of it. Even when y'all had y'all own shit here in America, y'all was separated. Y'all always
and thriving.
Making money. You still wanted to try to get with Esau.
The dude said it best. Now he was around. He's an older guy. You know, he was going into the whole shit that happened with Rosa Parks, which did not happen with Rosa Parks. Actually, it was another young dark-skinned woman who actually was pregnant and young and just was fucking tired. But they needed a lighter-skinned woman for the agenda to do it. They set the whole Rosa Parks shit up to emulate her story. All right, and let's see who Dr. Luther King with? Rabbi Rothschild. Rabbi Rothschild, man. All right, integration helped destroy us, because what did that allow us to do? We couldn't police ourselves. We couldn't better ourselves. Now we have to go to Esau for the one of all things. Now we have to rely on him. And that allowed Esau to do just what we see now. Promote, I'm going to kill this nigga, I'm going to fuck his bitch. I'm going to kill this nigga, I'm going to fuck his bitch. That's real anti-Shemitism, all right? All right, that's against the actual Israelites, man.
Right, they actually show you that in the movie The Butler.
Yeah.
When they start doing the standing up for themselves, so to speak, for equal rights, that's when you see the men getting effeminate.
And the women got masculine. Oprah Winfrey, I ain't never heard Oprah course in my life.
She said,
she bit this bitch
out of my house. We was watching it together. Yeah. I said, what? Oprah? How dare you? You know what I'm saying?
This is Proverbs 12:26. This is Proverbs 12:26. How about that? Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces him. You had that? Okay. Hey, but the way of the wicked seduces him, man. So Esau is in control of these things, and now we have again, man. Somebody had to do it. And then like niggas woke up collectively and said, let's just say, fuck it. This is what we about. Killing each other and fucking each other. Which, don't get me wrong, niggas are wicked as hell. Alright, because they follow after this shit. At the end of the day, this is a plan that was implemented, man. Alright, so Ecclesiastes says man was made upright, but searched out many inventions. So somebody had to come up with this crap. Somebody had to come up with these inventions. Who is that, man? That man of sin, that's in that's the 2nd chapter. We gotta get that precept. This devil's getting exposed and getting spewed, man, on that shameful that his glory be shameful spewing. You got the wisdom of Solomon.
I got it.
Chapter 2, right?
Yeah. The last two verses.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 23. For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, though envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it.
Read that over.
Verse 24. Nevertheless, though envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it.
So, hey, do the envy of the devil. Who's the devil? All right, who's that old serpent mentioned in Revelation 12? Revelation 12 is going to the Roman army at that time. All right, but Revelation 13 tells you that that beast who was the Roman army, that dragon, had a deadly wound that was healed. So Rome is back, ruling. Who is that? Esau Edom, the Renaissance, exactly, which means rebirth. Malachi 1 and 4. All right, we are Paris, but we shall rebuild. The Lord said, you shall build, and I will throw down. So Edom got back in control. Who is the wicked? As it tells us, man. And he promote what? Wickedness. All right? He's the devil. It's the envy of the devil. He don't like us because our works are righteous and he is wicked. It's his job to take us down, to attempt to. Because you can't stop this building. You can't stop Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. All right? He tried his damnedest. Daniel 7:25.
Daniel, what's hot out here? You got that sun on him. This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. Alright? It said, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints, of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time.
There you go, man. So Esau was going to speak great words against the Most High. Proud. Evolution. All right? Big Bang Theory. The world is in life and everything is just a bunch of series of random events. That's madness. But really, and Esau knows this, man. They have a thing called information science. And where information science tells you that every idea has to come from somewhere. So that ultimately has to be a top creator that master planned all this. As the scriptures call it, the Godhead. That has to happen, man. That had to happen. Even when your DNA, you got something inside your DNA, it's called editate, which basically means, like it sounds, it edits. There's a problem within your DNA, all right? This gene or whatever corrects that issue. Who put the information inside your DNA to have something that'll edit and correct things? All right? And these are science, and this is from a scientific, like, look, I'll be getting to that type of stuff, man, because it's just raw. It shows the Lord is real. It just shows the Lord really is real. All right? All these things scriptures write about, all right, it's just factuals.
And they also know that DNA is like a USB. Tell you if you can get cancer, at what age. It says like a book. It tell you everything about it, you know. Like you say, who put it there? And every living thing has DNA. Everything. A tree has DNA.
Yeah, that's why you can't.
DNA.
That's why you can't put a fucking orange branch into an apple tree. The DNA don't match. It's like a tiger and a lion can mate, but a tiger and a wolf can't. All right, as the scriptures say, after his kind. But I know that this is real, man. The Lord did all this. Even the fact that we all come from one blood. But then there's division there. That's still a separation. The Lord, it is in the scriptures. All right, but Esau stood against that. Great words against the Most High. Then he put himself as God. So you decide, well, we know that fake science, Esau talking this bullshit. Then well, they say, well, now you want to follow God. Well, God is red and leprous with blonde hair. He's about peace. All these scriptures tells you about judgment, all right, mercy and peace, because the Lord is all things, man, because he made all. But then Esau tell you all this bullshit. You gotta allow all this wickedness. That's love. But then, well, silence us. Well, you allow everything. That means you have to allow us too. It shows you're really against the truth, man. That's why they change times and laws. You can't do what's right. They turn these things upside down. All right? So there is somebody ruling, controlling shit and setting up this wickedness, man. And the scriptures say so. All right? All these niggas that's in the industry bumping shoulders with these guys ain't fucking wrong, man. For one, the scripture's not wrong. But these guys that bumping shoulders with these dudes and telling you. Crazy Bone ain't fucking nuts, man. Or is it Busy Bone? Which one is it? Busy Bone. Alright? He told you about the secret reading, man. He was there at the transition of regular rap to the forced push of explicitly only gangster rap. They used to try to have some consciousness in their rap. That shit got suppressed. They didn't put it on the radio station. Didn't get the airplay. That shit is all controlled. That's all controlled media, man.
Yeah. Like Dave Chappelle, they was all saying, oh, he going crazy, something wrong, he smoking crack. He said, I wasn't even smoking or drinking. I was a devout Muslim. But now I smoke, because he's smoking squares now, because they just started stressing this nigga out.
And that nigga lying. He was smoking back then too.
Yeah, you part
I seen him smoking on stage before all that shit.
That man got a $100 million deal from fucking.
He was mad he didn't get his $50 million from Comedy Central. So now, see, that's what happens. They get mad at their business deals. They want to release some information. That's what it boils down to. They get mad. Exactly. He got a Jewish dude fucking his wife, and then these different deals ain't going how you want. He mad at Adidas start putting out fakes of their own shoes, basically. All right. So he starts spilling the beans. All right. But the Lord is really in control of all this, because now what? This truth is getting boosted to the forefront of everybody's eyes. Nobody got no excuse, man.
Yep.
As it says in Philippians, whether in pretense, all right, the gospel of Yahweh Shai is spoken. Yeah.
I got a quick precept to back up that game. This is Isaiah 24:1. The earth mourneth for fadeth away. The world language will fade away. The hearts of people of the earth do language. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So y'all broke all the laws and corrupted them. This is why these people are corrupted. So yeah, the truth is coming out now. Y'all can't keep running for the truth, because what? The next verse says this. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left. You people gonna get burnt up, man. Y'all gonna get destroyed. And it's only the few men that's left is gonna be the elect.
Khan.
That's who the Yahweh Shem Yahushua coming back for.
Khan. Hey, look, believe it or not, Esau Edom don't want to go down by itself. It's a saying, misery love company. And that's what the scriptures tell us, man, in Romans the 1st chapter. They that do these things, they don't have pleasure in just doing them. They have pleasure. It says they know, it says, knowing they're going to be condemned as well. Then it says they don't have pleasure in just doing these things. They have pleasure in getting you to do it also.
It's a part of witchcraft. A thing in witchcraft is you got to bring somebody else. You can't let them know what it really is. You got to, and then they find out that they've been doing this bullshit the whole time. So it's a part of
That's why it's
witchcraft.
called seducing spirits. We got some demons on you. That's what you want to do. When I was just smoking, the brother you're partying, I mean him grew up together. And I was just smoking. Well, no matter what, it'll be my mission to try to get him to smoke one time. And I got to the truth. I got in the truth. I realized that because my best friend in the world, who really didn't smoke, I wasn't smoking, you know. And I'm telling this for the sake of, proving the scriptures. You know what I mean? Give an example of the scriptures. All right, because when I was in the world, he didn't really smoke. I got in the truth. His mission became to get me to smoke one last time with him.
I had a nigga
The
tell
nigga
me,
first
come on,
fly, you can't put up one time. That's why I stopped hanging. Like, bro, no, nigga. What the fuck? Smoke one. He said, let's smoke and watch I Am Legend. Like, bro, that shit demonic, because that happened already. I did that when I was in the world. And he left the crib. Now man, let's smoke. I want to smoke and watch I Am Legend with you. But then you realize them demons, that's the seducing spirits, man.
Yep, that actually happened with my best friend, because I'm the one who got me smoking in the room. I'm like, man, you better hit this blunt, man. You got it. I was on some nigga shit. Got him smoking. The niggas be turned into more of a smoking than me. I'm like, God damn, this smoke more than me. And then when I was stopping, getting into the truth, man, he was begging. Man, come on, this hit the blunt. Hit the blunt, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. I'm like, nah.
Demons. Come on, Craig. Stimulate your mind, Craig.
Begging me. I'm like, no, bro. I'm not smoking.
And that's on a low level. So imagine when you got all these demons on you, like let me not say demons, devils. All right? The demon means genius, man. All right? And the word demon ain't in the scriptures. All right? Devils. Got them devils on them, man. Imagine that. Now they really set a whole system up to get us to go off as a people. To get you to want to kill your brothers. To get you to want to commit adultery against your brothers. To get you to want to let your children grow up to be degenerates. All right? That's an agenda, man. Ask yourself, why is it tranny reader time in the fucking preschools? That's wickedness, man. They took God out of schools, but Satanists can get after school programs. And you don't see if that's an agenda? The Denver goddamn airport got a statue of Satan.
Right at the
Oklahoma City got a statue of Satan. Think about that.
You get the scripture, brothers.
I got something.
Go ahead, big guy.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There's an evil which I have seen under the sun as an heir which proceeded from the ruler, man. So it's an evil thing to have this damn guy who's in control, all right, doing everything contrary to the scriptures, man. All right, everything that scriptures call good, he calls evil, man. That's why we're not able to do the things that we are commanded to do. Because in Esau society, man, you guys get arrested, you get locked up, you get ostracized, man. All right, the scripture about how you make a man a friend for a word, and all that we're doing is speaking out, man. But we said this years ago. We said that somebody who had a big platform, people listen to, and they spoke out, they'll listen, man.
Well, the righteous, the poor man's word is what's that?
Yeah. Son of hell.
Yeah.
It's exalted to the clouds, man. All right, and with what Kanye, with the spirit is happening is that people are actually waking up and digging and uncovering.
They look.
Well, yeah, because look, Kanye he not the rich man in Ciroc. The rich man is the ones that got. There's still niggas that scoff at Kanye. There's a lot of niggas on that shit. He going crazy. He going this and that. Like regular niggas, they follow the actual rich man. It's just through the spirit that it's happening because you can nothing against the truth before it. There may be a few people that end up listening like, damn, let me look into this. Let me look at that Hebrews Negroes movie Kyrie Irving tweeted about. Then start researching and come across the real prophets. Because, hey, like Paul said in Philippians, man, whether in pretense, all right, Hamashiach can still preach. So the elect is going to find out one way or another. Everybody else, they're going to scoff, or they're going to do like Kendrick Lamar. I'm an Israelite, but it's still bitches to fuck, whatever he say, money to get, blah, blah, blah. I don't listen to that nigga. I hate that nigga, man. I don't like no lukewarm rap. If you're going to be a nigga, be a nigga. All right?
Yeah, all the way.
Right, what the fuck I'm gonna listen to this fake deep nigga? I know real deep brothers.
His last album, I'm
None of
gonna
his
be honest,
albums
it was
good.
trash.
They all
The last
trash.
one was trash.
Nigga had 2 good songs, ADHD and Don't Kill My Vibe. Y'all got it.
This is Philippians.
Salaki, can you bring that Judas out?
Yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
You ever bring out the Esther?
No, we got Esther on deck. Just bring out the Judas. Alright, bring out the win. This brother holds something too.
Judas the whole deal when he was dealing with the king and
Oh,
they
okay.
sin against they,
Oh
yeah.
I can start it on, please.
Get to the point. All right. Judas 5 and 17, and while they sinned not before their God, they prospered, because the God that hated iniquity was with them.
But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore.
Now this is a king's like one of the people that sits like in that set in the king's in his council, you know what I mean? So he telling them like, look, if they going off, we can get them. But if they ain't going off, leave them alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, leave them alone. Alright? So you don't think the elite know that? These kings today know that? And that's why you got pork in everything. They put pork in everything. That's why you don't, they put cotton and polyester together. Polyester is plastic. Alright? It's plastic fibers.
And it's bad for your skin.
And, right, it's
And
terrible.
it's bad for your, actually, a whole bunch of shit.
You know?
Niggas says that's the shit. Polyester?
Right. That's fucking plastic. That shit overheats you. You know what I mean? Keep going.
God, they were destroyed in
They were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their God was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. Verse 19. But now are they returned to their God, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
Right, so if we going off, they already know if we sin against Yahweh Shema Shah, that they can overtake us.
Right.
They know this. Alright? And they also know if we right with Yahweh Shema Shah, ain't nothing they can do against us.
And Judith 5 and 21, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God before them.
You know
And
some of this too, old man? No. You know
and
what I'm saying? Why you messing with these good people?
and we become a reproach before all the world.
Right, and then you be looking like a jackass because you fought against the children of the Most High.
And this is the real reason why Esau was mad. All right, because they don't. Well, yeah, but because they know that once we return to our power, all right, once that number is reached, his kingdom is gone. He knows that, man. So that's why they would delete our videos. They do this and that, but the Lord is in control, you know.
Yep.
The gates of hell cannot prevail.
Hey, these motherfuckers that changed took whole Wikipedia articles down. They changed whole books.
Whole apps. They changed the Bible apps. They changed definitions of the Strong's. They changed a lot. They changed the whole format of YouTube.
Yeah.
You used to be able to message each other. Oh no, these niggas talking to each other too much. Well, it's too late, Esau.
Yeah, now they got that whole thing, that whole freedom of speech thing. Hey, the shadow banning came out because of us, man.
Yeah.
Alright? Hey, look, you gotta think that the brothers here in Great Millstones, and the brothers that teach this word diligently,
Yep.
it's more videos coming out than any sitcom, than any TV show, than any fucking science show, any cartoon. Hey, the voice of the Lord is going out, man.
Through
Ain't
the earth.
nowhere in hell.
Through the earth.
Through the earth, man.
Brothers, not just West Africa. You know, West Africa is filled with Israelites. That's common knowledge. All right? It's people in West Africa that know they're the Israelites. All right? But there's brothers in the East Coast of Africa, Kenya.
Yep.
All right? And he over there cutting the other Hamites. You can see the difference. Cutting them. The ham come up question. That's the title of the video. He called them ham. I'm looking. I'm wooed. All right. The scattering in the Philippines.
Yes.
All right. Australia. The world is waking up, man. And I say world, I mean the elect, man.
Right.
That's who the Lord is for, man. Whoever don't get it, it ain't for him, man.
Right.
What's the last one? Real quick. Can you get that Jeremiah 50 and 6? It goes directly with that Judah.
Jeremiah 50 and 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Right, so our people forgot who we were, right? Jeremiah 17:4. We lost our heritage. Go ahead.
Read. All that found them have devoured them.
And who found us? Hosea 8 and 8. Amongst the Gentiles, we were swallowed up. All right, but who helped push this wickedness, man? Our own fucking shepherds. Your Malcolm X, your Martin Luther King, they all fought to be equal. They all fought to be integrated with this devil. Which then allowed the boule, which then allowed for this devil to set up a system where other niggas got other niggas going on. Andre 3000 himself said, man, I don't even do drugs like that, or whatever he was saying. But when I listen to Future, they want to drink that lean. Whatever the exact quote was. But that's the point, man. Esau set these niggas up to get Jake to go off. So forget our resting place, forget who we are, man. Then they suppress the truth. That's why they don't want this word coming out like that, man. That's why they fuck with our pages. That's why they want to cancel Kanye and them for just speaking about the Israelites. Alright? Well, it's really, they want to be able to silence us. They need to paint a negative light of us to the public. Well, look, Esau, the public already don't like us, nigga. The only thing you're doing is helping us. You goofing on in the park after dark. Go ahead, brother. Finish that verse.
And it reads, it's verse 7 again. All
No publicity is bad publicity. Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Verse 7 again. All that found them had devoured them, and the adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord. The habitation of justice is the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
So they know. The rulers of this land, of this world, knows that if Israel is going off, all right, they're allowed to chasten us. They're allowed to rule over us. But the Lord made this plan before anything was created. And he was going to allow us to take it down. He was going to raise up his elect, like it says in Psalm 50. I was set in order before thine eyes. Now you see the elect waking up, man. All right?
Book of Revelation.
You want more to that?
Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 11. After 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
And that's the heathens, man, especially the elites. The top of the top. They see us waking up. They scared. They thought this plan was going to work. Let's keep them going off. Then we can rule them forever. Because Ezekiel say that, man. And they thought they would rule over us as if the Lord is among us. As if they the Lord, he's going to rule over us forever. Because the Lord is back, when the Lord is our reward, like it says in Isaiah, he's going to be there forever. Esau tried to make himself with the Lord and rule over us forever, man. Keep niggas going off, keep the Mexicans going off, Latinos and Americans. But no, the Lord put his word out there. The Lord chastened us, man. He gave his heritage over to them that hate us, man. All right?
Another one. Book of Psalms, chapter 83. Allow me to start at 1. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O power. You know, and we are the result of that, man. You know, hey, lessons can put up day and night, man. So of course, Yahweh Shemashah is not going to be still. He's not going to be quiet, you know. He's not going to be still. Verse 2, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And who are our enemies? The 17 other nations. It's not to do some evil. It's not to fight one man. And they have lifted up their head. So they have came together, man, you know, like the brothers were just going into in the book of Tobit, man, you know, they came together and had us going off, man. So therefore, you know, that led to us getting tucked down and put in captivity. Verse 3, they have taken capital counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So, you know, they came together, they had us go up, they put it, and they conquer us, man. And they still conquering us today, man. You know, having us going off, you know, and they think that they have us in a damn bottle, man. They had us there for a while, but now we waking up, and great fear is falling upon these people because they seen us coming back as a nation, man. Building up that tabernacle of David on a spiritual level. And they know they can't touch it, man, because it's not physical, it's spiritual. They can't do nothing about it. Okay?
Psalm 62 and 4, the only consultant cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies, they bless with the mouth, but they curse inwardly, say lie. All right, so you have a lot of people who are speaking out. All right, but Esau wants to silence it, man. Well, Isaiah 55:11 said the word of the Lord will not come back void, man. It's going to accomplish wherever you send it. Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, so the word of Yahweh Shemashah is on many platforms now, man. All right, brother putting out videos every minute of the damn day, man.
Man, you gotta think. Great millstone. It's 3 videos a week required. Like some brothers, they do a video a day. Let's just say it's 3 videos a week, right? And it's like what, 80 brothers, 100, close to 100 brothers. You got three times 100. God damn it. That's 300 videos coming out of fucking a week.
At a minimum.
At a one camp. 300.
That's about it.
You can't hide that. Yeah, you not to brag it. Hey, because the scripture say what? This what it's supposed to do. It's our service. Plus we like to do it. Hey, the spirit
Hey, the Lord said, if any man boast that he know
Right.
it's me.
Exactly. That's
So
what I was
shit.
gonna say. Hey, I was just gonna say that. That's the spirit. Hey, we are boasting. We boasted in Yahweh Shemashah.
Because it's his spirit that does it. It ain't like we making ourselves do it. We ain't better. We ain't saying we better than somebody else.
That's right.
We just saying the Lord is dealing, man. Shit, man, Lord deal even more with us. Shit.
Right, so just think about other camps. You got it's camps over the whole world that's following the same standard. So it's thousands of videos in one camp. It's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's over 1,200 videos coming from one camp a month. Over. Cause his brothers, hey man, like the elder in North Carolina, hey man, he sometimes do 5 videos in a day. 3, 4 videos in a day. Man, shit, spirit on him. You know what I'm saying?
He do it for like 2 hours.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? He just be in it. You know what I'm saying? You like
listen to him
like
drive.
3 videos. I say, damn, brother,
2 hours,
you on fire.
You want to go on a road trip? Put him in, boy.
Right, put him in. Hey, but he be on fire though. He bring it out. The brother bring it out. The elder bring it out. Yeah, but all these camps, hey, the Lord is pushing His word, man. You can't not see it, and then once you see it, you can't unsee it.
It's a little group in Chicago. I don't know who they are. So they be teaching on 79 sometimes or at High Point. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, it's a lot of little other. There's a lot of little.
And they've been
like
preaching Yahweh Shah. I heard.
not well known camps like IUIC, ISPK, Shikari. Those are camps that's known. Those names are known.
Yeah.
It's a few camps in Chicago that's not even like.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was riding past. They was preaching Yahweh Shah. They was in the 107 They was
When he was on Roosevelt, some dude walked up with his sons. He, they was you know.
It's little camps in
Forget what he
Chicago.
said. The kids, they was in order. His little sons was in order, man.
Yep.
Hey, we didn't even know about the Champagne brothers.
Calm.
They was teaching for years, and we didn't even know about it.
Yeah, man. People are waking up. And when I was in, I'm like, man, I wonder who they are. I'm like, one day I might just stop and just greet them. Cause I was driving past working. They was saying Yahweh Shah. I'm like, man, they preaching Yahweh Shah. They saying the name and everything to it. I'm like, I said, hey, somebody got to do it in them the gutter. Cause we did it before, but
Yeah, we still do it. We in the gutter right now.
we in the gutter right now. That's what I'm saying.
There's a whole war on the east side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But them niggas was on the 9.
Shit, this commercial, goddamn it.
Yeah, but no, I ain't saying commercial ain't no shit, but
Shit, the
I'm
most
just
of our
saying.
problems came from downtown.
that is a rough area, man. I saw all them. I'm like, damn, they was preaching at night when all the niggas is out. Like these niggas is out, like getting liquor at the liquor store. I'm like, and they was preaching Yahweh Shah. Hey, that's the spirit, man. Hey, the Lord is working, man. That's all I'm saying. How many words? The Lord is working, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So, there's my brothers, all around, Babylon, other countries, really all around, the four corners of the earth, and the Lord is just, having the spirit, pour out to, other, speckled jakes, speckled birds, and jakes, our people are coming into remembrance.
This is Baruch 4:37. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sendest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy Ghost, rejoicing in the glory of God.
Call out how about showing how it's done, man. And the Lord word is going out there, and He's waking up His Israelites, man, His sons. All right, the scattered Israelites, man, by His word. All right. And the Lord don't need no famous dude to do it. The Lord says He's going to give fame to His servants. Yeah. That's like this guy talking about the 12 tribes of Judah.
Right.
Then he's scared to say Israelite.
You talking
about Kanye?
Yeah.
He worded his words, like even when he was doing the interview.
They speaking in code, man. That shit weak, nigga. That shit weak.
Nigga. If you gonna say it, say it. Hey, the scripture say that them who stood
stiffly
for the name.
And that's another thing. Hold on, man. Great point, because you know what? Ain't now one of them told the people what the name of the Lord is yet. This nigga still talking about the blood of Jesus.
Right. The fuck is that?
This nigga still talking about some Iran is protesting 40 years of oppression. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. When you gonna stand up for your people? That shit weak.
Fuck the leaders.
That shit weak as fuck, man.
Hey, look, and the scriptures also talk about being bold, man. Alright, you want to face with them that have a
grab that, grab it. 501, grab that.
You know, hey, cause look, man, we ain't out here trying to be your motherfucking friend. Fuck you, Esau. Hey, look, we telling the elite, nigga, get ready for them shackles, big dog. We telling you get ready for them shackles, big dog.
Big dog.
He's not your dog. He will be. God damn it.
This Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Man up, prophesy. Hey, Mount Seir is something about Edom. All right, man up. Tell Esau, Edom, the judgment that's written, man. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. The Lord is coming to bring judgment to the devils. All right? Not, oh, I'm jealous of how the Jews came together and got this wealth. I'm jealous how they unite. I'm jealous how they don't commit abortion on a high scale. Hey, look, bro, that's cool. You know, our people should be doing the abortion shit. That shit wickedness. But at the end of the day, the Lord is murder. But at the end of the day, the Lord is coming to judge this devil. You still try to be part of the system. Talking about 2024. Man, fuck that. We hope by 2024, they ain't gonna be on 2024. We're gonna have a real year. We're gonna have a real year, the actual time to be kept how the Lord wants to be kept. All right? The year of this, the year of that. We're gonna be in the kingdom, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man. Rejoice in the chariots. Because we don't know how long we're gonna be in the chariots before we come back to this earth. All right, because it's gonna be shit happening down here. We're gonna come and get in order. Yeah. Lord knows. Lord knows. But man, that's what we're looking forward to, man. All right.
This world, man.
2024.
You sitting there trying to, like the Elder Malcolm would say, you trying to fucking still have a good time on a sinking ship, like the Titanic going down, and you still trying to fucking act like sit down and eat a fucking 5-star meal. Like, this shit is over with, man. Yeah, exactly. America's fucking done, man. The economy is over with. They already pushing the MOTB. They got the system set up for it already. The money is fucking crumbling. It's crumbling. Alright? So what you gonna do? You telling our people about little bullshit, but you ain't telling them to come back to return from their bullshit. Tell them flat out. Alright? That's the job of a man of the Lord. If you gonna do anything, do it the right way, nigga.
Hey, grab that. Causes for banishment. That's facts. Lamentations. Who got that Wisdom of Solomon 5?
Wisdom of Solomon 5. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
It said great boldness. Great boldness. Yeah. Alright? Here it is. You got the men of the Lord all over the world. Alright? We ain't got no millions of dollars. We ain't got no real, what you would call wealth.
Worldly wealth. We got real wealth.
Yeah, right. Hey, look, but we know through the spirit that they going in the chains, and we tell them. And you know what? They know it. The scriptures say devils believe in you. The devils believe in you. They know it.
That's why they going so hard to hide it.
Come on.
They afraid it's going mainstream.
Right. You know, hey. They are Esau, Edom. Alright? The son of perdition, the son of this motherfucker. Alright? Ain't no more hiding, Esau. You red, man. You ain't white. You're fucking red. Alright? Ain't no more hiding. The truth is out. Like the scriptures talk about the veil that was cast over all nations. It's over with. So like, it's over with. Alright?
Yeah. He probably wanted a rock star,
you know?
Yeah, I got more.
There's more that Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah. Back in Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Troubled with terrible fear. So when the elite see this, they scared.
Yep.
Hey, like the apostle brought out how a dude in the limousine pulled over and jumped out. How did you find out? How did you find out about this? We spent millions of dollars to keep this information hid. Hey, we don't be lying about what we be saying. Go into one of these goddamn great gas stations with these Arabs and ask them, are you a fucking Israelite? They gonna tell you. I've done it many a times. And I've done it with this brother too. Alright? Hey, they'll say they'll say cousins, they say Isaac, and they'll say it flat out. Alright? But y'all just think we out here lying. Alright? You are chosen people from the Heavenly Father Yahweh, man. His name ain't Jesus. The letter J wasn't a letter to the 1600s, man. His name is Yahweh Shai. The scripture says one name given amongst men why we must be saved. So why you think they call him on everything else besides his name? The name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathens, man. Hey, the Lord is gonna come back and conquer this fucking place. And get us out of this shit, Yahweh Ratazah.
Many crowns.
You know, like right, right, a young man with many crowns, man. Fucking Esau.
This is Isaiah 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not.
Spare not. Spare not. I mean, you say it, man. Come out, you teach this word, man. Jeremiah 28:8, man.
I got it. Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Not motherfucking, we need to come together, nigga. We supposed to be telling, hey, a part of the job of the men of the Lord is tell these motherfuckers they going down. The judgment that's coming. And the returning to the Lord, man.
Isaiah 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
God rebuke Israel. Don't keep talking cryptic, man. Let them know plainly. All right, like Paul said, I have great hope, so I use great plain as a speech. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Plain speech, man. This is wickedness. This is wrong. All right? Esau Edom is a so-called self-proclaimed white man was really red. All right? And he says in Psalms 82, deliver thy people from the hands of the wicked. Say lie.
You tell the motherfuckers they Esau Edom, right? Tell the motherfuckers they Esau, right? In their fucking face.
Don't hide it, man. You know, Nick Cannon put in the TV show. That went over a lot of people with his, man.
Went right over. Right over.
You gotta say it plain, man.
Right.
I got it right here.
Go ahead.
You got Habakkuk 2.
Who got that lamentation?
Habakkuk 2 and 2.
Lamentation.
Habakkuk 2 and 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, they may run that readeth it.
So make it plain, man. Tell them flat out, man. Tell them flat out. All right, you worried about, hey, look, nigga, if you say you ready to die, nigga, act like it.
He worried about the other phone and me.
Right, they already
That's what he
took
worried
the
about.
keys.
He worried about his money.
Yeah,
Man.
worry about them having Yeezy and having his daughters taking over the company. Man, get the fuck out of here. So you think America gonna go on here?
Well, he said he's gonna run for president in 2024.
And he trying to get his own economy going. It's called economy, some weird shit.
Was he trying to
Didn't
get like
he
his
write a
own
book
city?
Huh?
Like his own city? Well, like
Some shit, yeah. Well, his school got shut down
Well, they also,
for the year.
well, a few years ago, he had wrote a book talking about the Yeezy Bible.
Oh,
You know?
And that shit was complete blasphemy.
Yep, it was.
You know what I'm saying? But now, all of a sudden, hey, that reminds me of that movie. What's that movie with dude? They turned him into a horse.
The ecosystem.
Hello, how you doing? What was that? What's the movie? It was basically a movie. Well, he was a car salesman. At the end of the movie, they put a deal. They said, well, we're gonna turn you into a horseman, and then we got the cure for it. But we want you to do this and do this and do that. We want you to be the spokesman for it, right? And then he fucking ran out, didn't do it, but ended up doing that shit anyways. But not because they paid him, just because, man. Hey, fucking Kanye is working for them, man. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. That nigga's in league with Esau. You done laid down with these motherfuckers. Alright?
Yeah, he's still trying to hold on to that agreement. He's still trying to keep his path.
That shit old. Hey, look, you say you ready to die, nigga. Hey, you might be broke.
Hey, that's the thing. What happened with the rich man where Howard shot? He asked him, what do I do to make it? And he first gave him a list of things. Like, I do all these things, you know? And then he's gonna grab it. Then the rich man told him, somebody grab the preacher. Yeah. So I'm butcher. I thought the boxes was on it. Damn, it hurt my heart, bro. Hold on, man. Get that with you. You walk away sorry. Yeah, that's what I pay for now. Yeah, that's the whole breakdown. Out of here.
Matthew 19.
Yep. The water big out.
Matthew 19 and
He was
20, yeah, go ahead. Matthew 19 and 20. The young, damn.
Yeah, go up. When you ask the Lord what he got to do. Well, 18 to 16, so he's 16.
18, okay. Damn, all right. Matthew 19 and 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High. But thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So that alone shows the humility of Yahweh Shai and his understanding. And he said, he didn't call himself good, only the Lord is good. You got it.
He said unto him, which Yahweh Shai said, Thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man saith unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahweh Shai said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, and go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, but when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions.
And that's what's going on with Kanye. So, he don't want to let go of the possessions. All right, you're not really, that's the faith. All right, the faith is really let go of this place and looking forward to the kingdom. All right? Hey, keeping the law is one thing. Having faith and keeping the law because of faith is another. All right? He didn't want to let go of his riches, but he was sorrowful because he had much stuff. Same thing with that. You don't want to lose his goods when he's worried. That's why he made that half-assed apology. He didn't want to apologize. He's still mad about his deals. But he still did it because he don't want to lose his stuff.
Lose his money.
That's why Kyrie go on there talking about the Israelites on his Twitter. But then months later he posts this Hebrews to Negroes film. But it's cryptic. Just say it plainly, man.
You got niggas trying to guess and keep talking about it. Nigga, tell them.
Well, they gotta look it up, and then, I mean, when you want to see the movie, that's cool, but it ain't telling them what they need to really know all the way. All right? You gotta preach the gospel. Hebrews to Negroes.
Look at Matthew chapter 16, verse 23, where he turned and said unto Peter, If you have sake, thou art no sense unto me, but thou savest not the things that be of the Most High, but those that be of men. So, Peter saying, give the hand. Yahweh Shai saying, give the hand, and say, change your life around, man, Verse 24, then Yahweh Shai said unto the disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself
take his cross and follow me. So let whatever you go, let go whatever you was doing that was in the world, man. Follow Yahweh Shai, come to this truth, man. No reserve. Verse 27, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Right, so hey, a part of losing your money is losing your life too, man. When you let go of that lifestyle that you're in, alright? That conveniency of having all that money to be able to just get up and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Alright?
And it's a spiritual thing too, because that rich man was sorry for losing stuff, but there were other men that had money that followed Yahweh Shai. Well, no, because they was willing to let that shit burn and kill. He went, the man who bought that buried Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
So he was willing to do what they could have tried to kill him after that. Like, oh, you want to bury him? You with him? He wouldn't worry about that. The other guy wasn't willing to let go of his stuff.
Even the spirit, yeah.
The book of James goes to the rich man. That was Israelites that had some money. You know?
Verse 26, well, what is a man profiting if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And what shall a man give him the chance for his soul? So, like these celebrities, right? They don't want to give up, their lifestyle, man, of having all that money, having all the riches, the clothes and the hoes that Esau had given them. They don't want to give that up. It's which goes to show you that they're not real, man. They're a bunch of sellouts.
And that's why they call it Hollywood, man. And they in the music industry, it's actually attached to Hollywood as well, man. All that whole music industry, the acting industry, it's all tied in to Hollywood. Alright? They sell their souls, give up their butt.
And he said that. He said he sold his soul to the devil. At least it came with a crappy meal, at least it came with a happy meal. A few toys and a happy meal.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And he said it flat out. So he admitted to it. And now look at him now.
Verse 27, for the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels. Yahweh Shai is not going to come back to send peace on earth but a sword. So now false flag and believing that you false flag and believing the Lord, hey, the Lord's going to smoke your ass, man. Then shall he reward every man according to his works. So if you did evil, you're going to get evil works, man. If you did righteous, you're going to get righteous reward. So what you think you're going to get, man? Kanye West, Nick Cannon, and all these people who know they Israelites, who have these platforms, say they Israel, but they're not really Israel, right?
Because Nick Cannon, he recanted it because he got mad. They was going to take his whole show from him.
Yep.
And he quit. Sorry, I went to the museum of the Holocaust, and then.
Hey, look, Kanye about to repay because he snapped. He said they tried to take him to the museum. I said, let me take you to Planned Parenthood. We gonna find out. He may be a scary nigga, just stay a scary nigga. Maybe he won't. Who knows? But he better repay.
He said he ready to die.
Hey, grab that, mammy. You two masters. And that's the situation he in. Situation Kyrie in. See, everybody gonna come be faced with a choice. Because at the end of the day, the hour of temptation is knocking on the door. Those who are gonna take the chip and those who that's not gonna take the chip. And that starts now, man. Because part of taking the chip is worshiping the beast, following after his ways. If you stuck in this system and follow his ways, you will take that chip. So these niggas that notice that they're the Israelites, you faced with a dilemma right now. Are you finna serve Mammon or you gonna serve the Lord?
Yeah.
And most likely, most of them gonna keep serving Mammon. But at the end of that, what the reply you read, Yahweh Shai said it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to make it to the kingdom. But then he says anything is possible with the Lord. So you never know. However, right now these niggas are being bitches. They better make their fucking mind up, man.
You have a choice.
Hey, grab that. No, grab the. Oh, okay. Well, let him read it. He's in the back end of the system.
It is Matthew chapter 6, verse 54. No man can show through Matthew, for he like it is Matthew chapter 6, verse 54. No man can show through Matthew, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
There you go. So you can only have one master. You're either gonna serve the Lord or you're gonna serve Mammon, the riches of this world, the flesh. Ain't no in between, man. Alright? Ain't no in between. Lord is gonna lay judgment to the plummet line. Alright? The line in the sand is being drawn, man. Those measurements are being weighed out right now. That weight, the weighing is happening, man. Alright? So if you're worshiping this beast, alright, you can't let this shit go. You're gonna go down with this beast. That's what I want the other one. Get the Luke, mini strike. Luke 12. Keep going ahead.
He cannot show Jehovah and Mammon.
There you go, man. You can't serve the Lord and Mammon. Alright, you can't serve money and stuff and the Lord at the same time. And you know what's crazy about it is the Lord ain't overbearing, man. Alright, and what you say in Psalms, you never saw the servants begging for bread?
Oh, I got that right here. Psalms 37, verse 25. I have been young and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread.
So, hey, so there you go, man. The Lord don't leave his servants hanging, man. Alright? The Lord do not leave his servants hanging. And then furthermore, hey, when this temptation happens, he'll keep us out of temptation.
Yep.
It said, my servant shall eat. Alright? It says, my servant shall drink and have abundance and be married. Yeah. Hey, but then it talks about the wicked. It says your agreement with hell shall be, with death shall be disannulled. So you hold on to this place. You think you're going to be straight when the scourge comes. You think you got your money, you can maybe go hide in Switzerland, do this and do that. It ain't going to happen. The Lord's going to disannul them contracts that you got, man. All right?
Luke 12:47. It says, I'll get the point. Luke 12:47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will to be beaten with many stripes. All right, so you know the will of the Lord and don't do it, man. Hey, your ass gonna get smoked, man. All right, because the Lord said all things before us to do is to get to salvation, man. All right, he said gave everything we need, a need to avoid punishment. All right, he gave you these scriptures, man. All right, and that's a choice that you got to make. All right, if you know what to do and don't do it, all right, then it means you don't know, man. If you know and don't do it, it means you don't know.
And you really have faith.
And that's it.
And you have no fear.
Yeah, they got no faith, man. That's what it boils down to. Hey, read that over, Dr. Frank.
Yeah, Luke 12.
That's his defense.
Luke 12:47, it says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will, prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
So to know to do it, but not to do right, and it says to him that goes through good and doeth it not, it is sin unto him. So you niggas are really sinning, man. You are being offensive. All right? Yeah. So you got this information. You know who we are. All right? You still trying to speak code and cryptic. Hey, the Lord's going to judge you for that. You're going to get many stripes. Keep going.
No, sometimes that pull up. Somebody get that real quick.
Luke 12:47?
Yeah, you go to 48.
Okay, Luke 12:48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes.
For unto that offer you not to know.
Yep.
All right.
For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
And you got to consider this, man. To have such a platform like that, which the platform don't matter. All right. The Lord took down a whole army with 300 men. All right. But a platform don't matter. It talks about that in Ecclesiastes. The wisdom of the crowd. The wisdom of wise men is heard on flat. The crowd of food.
Yep.
You grab that. So the Lord don't need that. But the fact that you got the platform and you know this information and you're not sharing it, hey, you're going to get a huge judgment because much is required, man. Which really that applies to us even just having this truth. We got to do this work. This is the Spirit is why we do it. And if the scriptures say the Lord's looking for a zealous nation, the Lord ain't waking us up just to know who we are. He's looking for us to be zealous, to wake up our people, to teach this word, to condemn this devil, to speak righteousness in the earth, man. It's enough lies and wickedness every goddamn way, man. Somebody got to execute the truth, the judgment in the gates.
Right.
Somebody got to speak against this wickedness, man. That's a part of fearing the Lord, man. To hate evil, the light, Proverbs 8:13. Bible shop, Proverbs 8:13. Get it, Bible. Proverbs 8:13. Let him read it out.
Then Proverbs
Yeah, 8:13.
8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Thrive and iniquity in the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate.
There you go. So we hate these things, we got to speak against it, man. All right, it talks about that in another scripture, Proverbs, about him that forsaking the law, so we contend with them. You know, so it's our job to speak against that shit, man. Not accept it. If you take it laying down, and you accepting it, man. It's like if a woman's getting raped, she's supposed to scream out against it. Otherwise, she's supposed to consent to it.
Then Proverbs chapter 8, verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Hey, so you forsake the law, you praising the wicked. Right? Go ahead.
But so as keep the law contains wisdom.
There you go. So those that keep the law are willing. We all know the spirit, we keep it to the best of our ability, and we say the law, we need a whole book. Not just the commandments. It ain't 10 commandments, the whole Exodus 20, Deuteronomy 33 are the commandments, or 32. Of the law of Moses, I should say. The whole book itself are the precepts, which means commandments, law. So to keep the law is to keep this whole book. Alright? And to keep this book, if you see somebody not following these things, you gotta contend with them. Alright? You gotta speak against it. Otherwise, you praise the wicked.
I got Ecclesiastes.
Trying to hit that.
Ecclesiastes 9:17.
Right?
Ecclesiastes 9:17. The words of wise men are heard in quiet, more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools.
So, hey, us speaking these words just amongst us and the viewers, and these words are heavy. It's really heard. It's actually profiting. More than if a fool is crying, but amongst many people, that wouldn't do shit. It don't matter. For one, fools ain't gonna listen. But it says you speak words to a fool, you should wake up and say, what's the matter? They got to told this whole story, all this deepness in you. What's wrong? Fuck out of here, man. All right?
Smack your ass.
Go ahead, man. Listening to the truth, man. Come on, man.
These niggas out here, man. And that's why the Lord about to smack y'all ass with fucking famine, the sword, pestilence. Y'all about to get smacked.
Same was made for the scorches for the wicked.
Man.
So they gonna get the mad. That belt gonna come out, though. The Lord finna pull that big belt, that big leather belt out on you niggas, man.
Yeah, these niggas gotta get destroyed, man. Man. And that's why I said before, he said before with wicked man, you get yourself a block. Yeah, man. These niggas ain't trying to be the fool. You can't tell them nothing. They just want to continue with wickedness.
That's one real quick. The 2 Corinthians 7:21. For the Most High have given straight commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment, man. Right, so you without excuse, man. You got the prophets out there, man. All right. You know, and you're sitting up here acting like you're gonna be fucking requited from your deeds, man. Well, all the while, man, are you doing even more judgment onto yourself, man? All right, because there's no way in the world, man. The men of the Lord, the word of the Lord, has reached across all avenues of society, man. All right, it's actually being talked about in the goddamn government, all the way down to your entertainment and sports arenas, man.
They openly talk about it in the Supreme Court.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sat and that cried, for all the abomination to be done in the midst thereof. So, man, we signed and crying for all the abomination to be done in the midst of wicked niggas and all manner of wickedness that's going in this world, man. But our people, they don't want to. They don't want to get right, man. You know, they want to wallow in their wickedness, man. Stay in their folly.
Yeah, it's like the law on if a woman is getting raped, if she don't holler out, she got a husband. Hey, look, if she don't holler out, that means she wrong, but she enjoyed it. Hey, you mother, hey, we hollering out. Hey, Esau that seized our ass. Hey, we don't want this to happen. We want to serve the Lord. And we hollering out to the Lord. Help! Somebody help! But the rest of you niggas, y'all enjoying it. Alright? Y'all like, ooh, when we gonna link back up? You want a round two.
Like, you know, it's consensual too.
Right, it's consensual. right.
Man, you know? we don't want the plagues that's coming to this place, man. We don't want Jacob's trouble coming unto us, man. You know, happening unto us. We don't want them. We don't want them thermonuclear missiles hitting us, man. That's why we want that the why, man. You know, that mark of exemption. Okay. Verse 5. And to the others who said in my hearing, go ye after him through the midst of the city, and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity, man. To those who didn't want to listen, man, hey, the Lord's gonna fuck y'all up, man. Jacob's trouble, however Esau's gonna deal with you in them thermonuclear missiles, man. For since slave utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, that go show you that, you know, Yahweh Shai is not a respecter of persons. He don't care. If you wicked, you wicked. You're going to get judged accordingly. But come not near any man upon whom the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. So, hey, the Lord is going to protect his men, man. Those who've been standing boldly for you. How about Shai, man, the whole time? Those who know who's been actually trying, man, preach his word, studying, you know, fasting, you know, trying to do whatever they can to make their calling of election sure, man.
No, these niggas don't want to make their calling of election short. They want to wallow in their wickedness. They want to think America gonna go on when this place about to be destroyed. Hey, the Lord's showing you every day that this place is going down, and people still ignore the prophets. They don't want to listen to the prophets, man. They think we out here like we a fucking circus show, like it's a goddamn joke. But the Lord about to destroy this fucking place, man. This is not a game, man.
We're gonna learn one day.
Y'all go, hey, and fuck you niggas. You niggas are gonna die here in America. You gonna see, man. Cause y'all don't want to listen anyway. You don't want to get right anyway. You still want to be a nigga. You still want to commit adultery. Y'all don't want to get right. You want to kill each other. You niggas kill each other, man.
Yeah, repent or die. Simple.
Niggas
Repent
is
of
dumb,
your
man.
ways or die.
Yeah, Ezekiel 33, I'll start at 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth of the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Right, so we telling y'all to repent, come back into the Lord, but y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all still want to do what y'all want to do. Alright?
Yep. Only God.
So when that death come on your ass, you ain't gonna have no excuse. Wrong head. I'm talking about that fire.
Ezekiel 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, which means look, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
Right, so at the end of the day, they gonna understand that they really was talking to a prophet.
They heard their warning.
They heard everything, and everything came to pass that they were saying. But at that time, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be, God damn it. You know how you woke up too late, God damn it. You like, God damn it. You know what I mean? You gonna fuck. But at that moment, you gonna be fucked. When them sirens go off, hey, fuck that. When all hell break loose. Alright? You know? Hey, when them troops at your motherfucking door, alright? when the real boots gonna be on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
All right.
No money down.
Hey, hey, look, when them stores is really empty, let's go see what you're gonna do then. Let's see if your ancestors gonna save you then.
Perfect.
Out the box.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord Yahweh, that forget my holy mountain. That's to you Jakes out there, man. You know, forsaking the word of Yahweh Shai, man.
Which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
According to the Bible.
That prepare a table for that troop. And what's that troop? Esau Edom and his armies, man. You hear about all these officers quitting, man, and all these cities of policemen being understaffed? They about to bring in them troops, man, pretty soon.
Hey, and they ain't gonna tell you to freeze. They just gonna shoot you. All right, you think you gonna run from them soldiers? Them soldiers fucked up in the head, man.
PTSD.
They fucked up. Hey, they really going to war mode, man. All right, ain't gonna be no stop and frisk. All right, it's gonna be shoot you, pick you up, put you in the bag. They might not even fucking put you in the bag. They might leave you there stinking, man.
Well, it says they shall not be buried or lamented, but shall be drowned on the ground.
Right.
The book of Jeremiah 25.
The scripture say that, you know, thou shalt be laying at thy right hand, and thou shalt be laying at thy right hand. So there's gonna be bodies on the ground.
Left and your right hand.
Left hand and your right hand, yeah. You know, and that furnace that drink offerings unto that number. Hey, the Lord's gonna deliver you niggas, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that don't want to listen to Esau and his armies, man. Putting your ass inside concentration camps and putting that thing inside of you, man. And that MOTB. You know, if you take that thing, you're gonna take that MOTB, man. Verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword. And who's the sword? Esau Edom. Deliver me from thy enemy, which is thy sword, according to Psalm chapter 17. And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear.
Right, so the Lord is calling right now. Alright? Hey, this the real voice of the Lord going out, man. Alright? This the real voice of Yahweh Shema Shai going out, man. Alright?
But ye shall be thirsty. But ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. So hey, y'all get what y'all want to do. You know, do as thou wilt. You know, Christianity. You know, all these other doctrines, man. You want to be niggas, man. You want to smoke your weed. You want to commit your adultery. Your adulteries. You want to be gangbangers. You know, you want to do what you want to do instead of serving your help out outside. So this is going to happen to you, man. When all hell starts to break loose, man, when there's going to be no food, you know, there's going to be no shelter and none of that happening, man. So this is the book of Psalm chapter 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus says the Lord Yahweh Shai Yahweh. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. We're going to be dwelling under the shadow of the Almighty, man, be protected that day, man. Ain't no threat that's going to come up against us. And that threat is Esau Edom, man, you know, and all them crazies out there, man, coming to kill you, man.
Hey, the scriptures also say when the enemy come in as a flood, then the Most High is going to lift the standard. So it's going to be some men that they got to come up against, and they gonna really swell up on your ass. Right? They gonna do some shit. They gonna do some things that you only seen in the Marvels movie. Right? They gonna blow your fucking mind, literally.
Spirits create vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore throats.
Hey man, the Lord sent angels to protect us. They fought whole battles for the Israelites.
Right.
Alright? The Lord may not even give a brother power. He may send an angel. Alright? He may send an angel.
Also, like it says, you
know, like the Lord can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it defend you. You know what I mean? You know? No, we gonna get them. They gonna get powers. But the Lord, when you in the jail, the Lord can send an angel and just kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Lord kill all them motherfuckers. Right?
The first step of power starts with faith. think the Lord ain't going to increase that power? It's a lot.
No, I mean, the scripture says you have a
King
faith like a
David
mustard
said,
seed. Yeah.
through thy name I run through the truth. Who name we coming in?
Yahweh smile shine.
That's power. Even the angel coming to help, that's power too.
That alone, yeah.
Remember, we gonna get power though. Well, wasn't we elect?
Yeah.
Y'all know proud shit. No, the Lord said great promises for his servants.
So therefore, be what? You know? The scripture say they gonna run like the sparks through the summer.
Greater shall he do. Now we shine, like.
Yeah, he ain't no lie.
He did a lot of stuff that we don't even know about.
Right.
And it's right. And the thing we know about it, great. He teleported the whole ship.
He walked on water.
And Peter walked in that water with him through faith. And when he started to sink, he said, water down, doubt.
Don't doubt, baby.
Don't doubt.
He teleported the whole ship.
I had a vision once. I believe it's a vision. You know, the troop was coming, and it was, they were searching for us. They got to the house we was at. I forget what everything details. I had a couple of them, but they came to the spot. There was nowhere to run, but there was a space between like the TV stand and the dresser. And the spirit was like, "Look, crouch in between them, and just keep believing. Don't doubt." So the whole time I'm there, the troop walked back. I said, my thought process was just keep believing, just keep believing. You can't see it, just keep believing, right? He thought I was a part. He thought whatever he saw, but he saw was a dresser. He just saw one continuous dresser. Yeah, because it was a TV stand, me, then a dresser. But the spirit said you can't doubt. So when he did it, he walked back there, he was like, touch the dresser, like rubbing on the dresser.
What's up, brother?
You know, then another part, they came looking again. Brother opened the door, he says, nobody here. The troop turned around, told the rest of the people, ain't nobody there. They walked off.
And I had a vision. I had a vision. Troops came. And the Lord gave me power. They came for me 3 times. Every time they came for me, I had different power. One time I was fast like the Flash, and I ran through them all. I killed them all real quick. But I always told them to leave me alone. Don't fuck with me. And they still tried to fuck with me. The second time, I think I had the I can't remember a lot of it, but I know I had 3 different powers each time. And another one I had super strength. I picked up a tank and I threw it into the other cars and I was fucking shit up. And the last time I just went crazy on the motherfuckers and they told them to leave me alone, just let me be. So they kept trying to come after me and I kept fucking them up. Every time they came at me, and the last time they was like, no, leave him alone, man. Let him be, man. You know, hey, look, the Lord gonna perform a marvelous work, man. You know, hey, what it say? You won't believe it unless somebody told it to you. He said,
You won't believe it, though it be told.
Though it be told to you, right? Constantly. So it's gonna be some wild shit that's gonna be happening, and you'll be like, man, get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord, hey, the scripture say, is anything too hard for him?
There's nothing too hard for him.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing, right?
All flesh.
Right, it's nothing that's hard for the Most High. And you look and see what these witches and these warlocks are doing, man.
On the left hand side.
On the left hand side, man. Look, they do some bugged out shit. Alright, I seen a motherfucker levitate a pencil, all type of shit.
Some of that magic is real.
Yeah,
Some of it is illusion. But then you got those that do actual magic.
Yeah, God. I seen another video where one of the Chris Angel, one of the motherfuckers.
I believe Chris Angel actually do magic.
He real with that shit. That motherfucker put his leg through a steel door.
That nigga Chris Angel is demon. He the devil.
That nigga put his leg through a steel door, wiggled his fucking leg around. They knocked on the door. It was like a live fucking show. And he did it. They put up a cloth, and he told him, he said, what if I can manipulate the matter to make it like it was liquid?
Right. Because you know, like Penn and Teller, they do illusions. They're illusionists. Alright?
Yeah, you got the motherfucker.
Nah, for real, I know a nigga in real fuck TV. I know a dude who actually I grew up with. Like, that nigga was doing that shit in real life. That motherfucker was hypnotized the bitch to fucking bro to kiss him, and then when he snapped his fingers, she said, I see the demons. I see them all the way. Oh, and he had her mind, like he did everything spirit. He told everything he told her to do, she did. He said, he's like Now raise your arms, you like a damn zombie.
But she gave up her power. She let him do it. She let him do it on her.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 20, verse 6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits and after wizards to go a whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul and will cut him off from among his people.
Right. Thou shalt not suffer which to live, so they gonna die. All right, and if you fall after them, and you gonna die as well, man. But that stuff is real. Moses threw his serpent down. Moses threw his serpent down. The Egyptians threw theirs down, man. All right, and they ate the serpent. Ate the magician's staff, man. They ate their snake, man. They kept doing it. They went back and forth. Well, I could turn the water to blood. Then they turned the water to blood. Then Moses kept turning up, but they said, surely this is the hand of God.
Right.
They couldn't do all that. They only had so much power, which the Lord allowed them to have that power.
And that's like the warlock. He said, I can't curse with the Most High blessed. What's his name? Balaam. He said, I can't curse with the Most High blessed.
Yeah, that stuff is real, man. Esau knows that.
Hey, I was watching the TikTok, and Esau said it flat out. He said, I walk a left-hand path, man. The nigga flat out said, I walk a left-hand path. And he talked about all the different type of spirits and shit. And I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, man, these people are really into this shit. But if they doing this on the left-hand side, and they got a small portion, very little portion of what the Lord, what actually can be done, what makes you think how much more powerful the Lord is? Hey, look, in my old building, I used to stay on 47th. I was talking to the property manager. She said she lived at a house where there was a demon in there, and when she tried to run out the house, she said as soon as she got out the house, she was at the end of the fucking block. He said she ran through the door and she was at the corner.
She was possessed.
She was right. She was running, and as soon as she got to the door of the house, she woke up at the end of the fucking block, man. And she didn't know how the fuck she got there. Hey, look, the Lord is powerful, man. Wait till the Lord unleash his true power, man. Alright? Hey, the scriptures say what? Nothing shall be impossible to you. Nothing shall be impossible. Alright? Hey, whatever the fuck you afraid of, Esau, we gonna use that against you. Alright? Me personally, I want to make Transformers for real. Alright? I really want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, ain't nothing gonna be impossible. Just like how the Green Lantern, whatever he thought was, the ring made whatever. He said if you have faith as a mustard seed, you're gonna be telling this mountain get thee yonder and it shall move.
Hey, Yahushua said, which one you can add a cubit to your stature? Which is an easy thing.
Yep. Y'all, any scriptures? You got some? Brother, you got some?
Go on, grab, real quick. Grab Psalms 18.
They was able to bend the bull still.
Is that the one? That's what I hope it is. I could be wrong.
You think his mighty man, he think what? A swing of his staff, he would kill.
There's a Dino, that's I don't know one.
I don't know. Right. A swing of his staff.
Psalm 18:1. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. Verse 2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I would trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the flood of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death defended me.
When you finish that verse, jump down to 28. So there you go. The Lord is in control of life and death, and that's our rock. That's our foundation. All right, that's our Savior right there, man. The one who's in control of all things. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 28. For thou wilt light, he says, for thou wilt light my candle. The Lord my God will light my darkness.
It starts with getting this truth. All right. What does it say in Micah? I am filled with the Spirit of the Lord. All right. That's the beginning of power. 1 Peter, the first chapter says, kept by faith, which is the power of the Most High. So getting this truth and having that gift of faith is the first step of power. Getting our candles lit. All right, being turned from darkness into light. You know, getting that Holy Spirit activated in us, man. You know?
Verse 29. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God have I leaped over a wall.
And the wall back in the day was as tall as this fucking U.S. Bank building. Or Jackson.
Could it be even taller? Some walls are taller.
Right, look at the wall of China. They call it a fucking wall. Right?
Yeah, the wall is a defense system, so people could just get in.
Well, he was able to jump over this shit. That's what he was on the other end of that.
Real close.
That.
This is Micah 3:8. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of Yahweh, and of judgment and of might, to declare to Jacob his transgression and to Israel his sin. So having this word is the first step of power, man. Having that spirit, man. Doing this labor. Alright? The Lord's going to turn his servants up. And Lord willing, we are the elect, man. Go ahead.
Verse 29. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is God save the Lord? For who is a rock save our God?
Hey, who is the power except our power? Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. And that's who the Lord gave to me and to his son Yahweh Shai. That's what we have faith, that's what we trust in, man. And this is our forefather, the patriarch King David. He said he ran through a troop, but King David, well, he did do these things. He's also prophesying. As the first chapter tells you about that, man. I mean, it may not be the first chapter. It's an Acts, though. You know? Well, it's in Romans, the patriarch David, dead and gone, but he's the prophet. It's an Acts of Romans. You know, you'll see it when you read through it. All right, but nevertheless, this is prophecy, man. So this is going to happen again. It's the same power that we trust to have faith in, man. The true living power of Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. You got something to go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 100. This is the book of Psalms chapter 44. Verse 4. Thou art my king, O Yahweh. Command deliverance for Jacob. And that's what the Lord's going to do. He's going to deliver the remnant of Jacob. But really, you know, all of Jacob added this down wicked ass kingdom, man, you know, into the kingdom of heaven. Verse 5. We think what we push down our enemy, who thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. And that's what we're doing right now with this word, man. We're treading down our enemies. And he hates that, man. Therefore he coming out with false flag events, man. You heard about that Pelosi thing that went down? Now they're trying to blame it, you know, on us, man. You know, talk about, oh, this guy was an anti-sin, man. Who out the band, you know. I did a lesson on that earlier today, man, before I came to camp. So they're going to try to blame that on us, man, saying this guy was an anti-Semite, this dude is a homophobic, and who out the band, you know. They trying to, you know, connect that dude with us, man, you know, which is all false flag anyway, you know, a psyop. Verse 7, but thou hast saved us from our enemies. Block you, let me move up. I'm going too fast. Verse 6, but I would not trust in my bow. Now that shall my sword save. That's the point right there. We can have faith in Yahweh all the time, man. We don't need our guns, man. All we have to do is have faith in Yahweh all the time. He will get us through everything that we need to get to.
Oh, you dropped it? Oh, that was it. That was the point. That's cool.
That's the point.
All right. Anybody else? Close it up.
So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. We would like to say, call the Loyum La
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom and a bomb.
A bomb.